So speaking of fine print, health insurance companies, this is something I hear a lot from our clients, that they're always trying to get out of covering their expenses and that they just don't work and they feel that there's a lot of fine print and hidden clauses. How can Caribbean Assurance Brokers help somebody to avoid that?
Okay, well, it is always advisable that when you're dealing with any form of health insurance, more so international health insurance, that you have a quote-unquote good broker. And that is a broker who will advocate on your behalf. Now, the broker has a fiduciary responsibility to ensure that, there is no fraudulent claims. And so we will make sure that the claim is a just claim, and if the insurer refuses to pay the claim, then we will do everything possible to ensure that they pay and that the client gets what the client deserves. Mm-hmm. Now, Caribbean Assurance Brokers is, I should say, above the rest from the standpoint that we are the only insurance broker. I'm aware of that. We have a patent as well as we have a patent on the iChip. And as such, the product is not owned by the insurer. Over the years, we have moved our plan from one insurer to the next simply because of issues that we have had with respect to insurer trying to avoid paying large claims. Usually when a claim is in excess of $1 million, you have. This is where the broker really comes in, and the broker has to show his worth to the client in terms of advocating on their behalf. So while others, they may not be able to literally, quote unquote, fight on behalf of their client, we can. Because in the case of the others, the insurer may just say, listen, we are going to terminate your contract as a broker, and we will not be paying this claim, and of course, they're off. The broker loses his clients because the clients are going to go wherever the insurance is taking them for the most part. In our case, we take our product and we get another insurer to insure the product. And we have had that at least 2 occasions.
Okay, so but I imagine also there's some responsibility on the client side as well to be
Certainly.
very upfront in terms of what any pre-existing conditions, and that certainly will make the process a lot smoother.
Yeah, we say to our clients, listen, you need to disclose everything. Mm-hmm. And in other words, if you have had something, disclose it. And once you have disclosed the information, then you have no problem whatsoever in terms of claims and dealing with claims.
Okay. Well, to move slightly away from the international health insurance, mm-hmm. we've been thinking about our mortality a lot, right? We're mm-hmm. in a pandemic right now, and we're losing people. Mm-hmm. You're facing your own mortality. Mm-hmm. So, other than worrying about yourself and what happens if you get ill,
right.
How can insurance help you if something were to happen to you, we are unable to work? How can it help your family?
Yes, so there are different types of insurance. So you have life insurance, where a life insurance policy can do several things. One, the life insurance can protect your family. We call it family protection. In the event of your untimely demise, then you have funds that will be available to your spouse, your significant other, your children, to ensure that they have all the plans that you had in place for them. All of those plans are realized because the funds will be there to deal with that. You also have situations where you may be in a business, you have a partner, and you would like to be in a position where, in the event of the untimely demise of your partner, the company would be in a position to pay the partner's stake in the organization to the person's beneficiary. And so an insurance policy would facilitate that. And this is why, for example, we talk about, and also in the case of if you have a key person, you're a new organization, a young organization, you have some key persons within the organization, you'd like to be in a position, if that person should die, then the organization would have the funds necessary to get someone to replace that person. Maybe not fully, but then at least for a period of time. So when you look at all there, and there are several ways in which insurance can help, whether it be in the case of a business or in the case of your family. And those are just a few.
Yeah. And I imagine there are some insurance policies that can help you pay off debts, personal debts as well, and maybe even provide for your children's education.
Absolutely. So you have, for example, once you're taking out a loan, usually the bank or the mortgage company will say, well, we need insurance to in the event that you died unexpectedly. Then you would take out the insurance to the extent of the loan, right? And that insurance would be assigned to the entity, the financial institution, so that if you died tomorrow morning, that loan would be taken care of. Your family is not left in debt. Yeah.
All right, well, that certainly hopefully gives people a lot of peace of mind.